This is Chris Rossi here to make the world a better place. Here to start a nonprofit. Here to get this cause, movement, nonprofit, um, ministry going all across the Eastern world. Getting membership places, helping all, hope for all. So this video for the cause is about how when it comes to jails and prisons, making a better system. For anyone out there that thinks that it's a good thing to have jails and prisons to have people who are committing crimes punished. Yes, I agree that we need to protect this country and world. Yes, I agree that that crime or bad actions is wrong and should be taken serious. However, I agree 100% that the way the system is wrong. We need to take a stand against it. We need to do something about it. To have all those people in jail and prison is just a catastrophe. It's unacceptable, it's wrong, it's ungodly, it's ignorant. Yes, there is the worst case scenario we can look at that, you know, people go into jail or prison. Well, that's better than if people go to hell, like in terms of Christian aspect. But you know what? If you really want to go that far to this extent, that there are so many people that don't go to jail or prison that could go to hell too, because they haven't accepted God and Jesus, Lord and Savior, for one, and two, because for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Swearing is a sin. Saying the Lord's name is a sin. Having abortions, that is a really bad sin. How many people that have committed abortions, that have committed murder in the womb where they commit abortion, and they don't go to jail? Should be considered a felony if I really wanted to take crime serious to the point of agreeing with jail and prisons to that point. Now, I do agree we should have a building structures where people are put away to receive for their crimes, but just like mental hospitals, they should receive help. Now, I don't believe in everybody needs meds, and I believe there should be like mental hospitals that should have, or all mental hospitals should have the option of no meds, including for people who are who could have who have committed crimes. Like, instead of having prison jails, we should have mental hospitals. I don't agree with the punishment thing. For one, if we compare it to hell, that like I just explained, that all sin and fall short of the glory of God, and that goes far beyond. But also that it's also because it's like sin separates God, meaning that you can't have worldly and godly together. You can't have you can't mix evil with good, and all that. But in the world, it does exist, unfortunately. So going back to that, though, whether you believe in God or not, even though I hope you will, and I hope you'll accept God and Jesus, Lord and Savior, and confess your sins, give your life to them both. So, is that prison jails? It's a bad system. It's failed miserably. Yes, there is the one aspect that when we didn't really have as much resources and much help to give them help or something on people who commit crimes. However, there's a lot of people that don't even commit crimes, but are sinful, or do some bad things, or do nothing to help people. That in itself could be considered a crime, sadly. If you're people who make it possible to have unemployment to exist, people who don't help the starving, people allow bad things to go on, and so on and so on. It's like, what is worse, committing crime, or people who do nothing about bad things? People who do nothing to help people. That would be another area too. Now, we all matter. We should love all. We should have hope for all. We should believe in everyone. Everybody is important. Unconditional love for all. Forgiveness for all. So on and so on. I believe, it's like that saying, like, as a Christian, love the sinner, hate the sin, and all that. However, prisons and jails is not a good system. We should have it where it's helping, not punishment. We should have it where people, we should pray for them. We should find ways to better their lives instead of them being repeated offenders. Or we shouldn't judge them too. We should not judge them. Just like we should not judge anyone and everyone. We should be there to, like I said before, pray, 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 pray. Besides, help people when it comes to the how we should live, like as the Bible tells us. How we should also encourage them, be loving. Do what we can to make the world a better place. Again, I do agree that we should still have like a building structure where people receive help. People, and people should be there because when people commit crimes, it's like, it's not good for society. Even though there's also things that people are doing that aren't good for society, that goes on to a whole another discussion, which could be the same thing, but there's many different things to talk about on that. They go on and on and on for a long time talking about it. However, this is on prison jails. Just how important it would be to improve that side of society, and how we can make the world a better place. There's so many of them that need that love, that need to improve their life. Everybody matters. Every single person. No matter what you do, no matter what you've done, so on and so on. You have a chance to live a better life. Whether it be when it comes to school, whether it comes to overcoming addiction, whether it comes to depression, whatever it is, life's important. We should care about everyone. We should forgive. We should not give up. We should believe in all. Um, Life can improve. No matter what bothers you about life, no matter what makes it tough, you know, all life is important. Love everyone. Hope for all. How important it is to love others, love ourselves. We can work together and make the world a better place. Have a good day and night. God bless. Take care.